Well, good evening and welcome to Citizen Weekend Sports. My name is Wahiga Mwaura and we start off in Congo, where the national women's volleyball team will be eyeing the top of the pool if they can beat Cameroon in their second game at the African Games in Brazzaville. Citizen TV's Bernard Ndong was with the team at a light training session this afternoon and he filed this report.
The national women's volleyball team had a perfect start at the African Games here in Brazzaville, Congo, as they managed to beat the defending champions Algeria in their first group match.
The national women's volleyball team beat Algeria, the defending African champions, ahead of the next game against Cameroon. Kenya stumbled in the first set against the Algerians in their first match, losing 25-23, but bounced back in the second set to win 25-15. The Algerians threatened to come back in the third set, but Kenya stood firm to score 25-19. The final set was a demanding one for Kenya, but they reigned supreme ahead of their next game.
One, there was a language problem that we could not trace the venue. We could not trace the gym, where the gym is. You ask the gym for volleyball, these guys, they are telling you other things. So that one was a headache at the beginning. But for now, I think if there is a team which is settled, I think it's my team.
Tuna shida kidogo hapa na pale, gym ni moja ya kucheza, so we have to at least train outside vile umetupata, but tuna adjust nayo, tutashinda tunayo.
Kenya has been in Brazzaville for 8 days and they had some challenges trying to acclimatize in the first few days. The team had a light 1-hour training session at the Complex Sportif Alphonse Masamba, where they fine-tuned their skills ahead of the next group game against Cameroon on Sunday.
It's a crucial match because we have to play that match and play it and win, because it will help us become the winners of the pool.
Just sasa ile game tulicheza ili determine mali tutakuwa, so tumeprepare very well. Tunaenda kucheza kesho hiyo match na tuko na faith we are going to win that game.
Bernard Ndong for Citizen Sports in Brazzaville, Congo.
Interesting statistic. You knew them as the All-Africa Games. They are now the Africa Games, and of course they'll be going on for the next 2 weeks with athletics, where Kenya is expected to bring home many medals. Now, all roads today led to the Nakuru, where the new Africa Rally champion Jasprit Chate and his partner Gurdi Panesa became the new Kenya National Rally Drivers and Navigators champions after finishing this penultimate KCB Nakuru Rally stage in 4th position. Chate made history as the first Kenyan driver to win both the KNRC and the FIA African Rally Championship, a feat he achieved within 1 week. 3-time Kenya champion Carl Flash Tundo won his first race of the season in his home rally. Second overall was Quentin Mitchell, with Ian Duncan completing the podium positions. Chate has won his maiden KNRC title with an unassailable 144 points, with Tundo and Tapio tying on second position with 83 points each.
Did everything correctly this time, no problems. Went through, it was very close for the last section, and then Ian got a puncture, so finally out on top for once.
Fortunately, on the long rocky stage we got a puncture. Lots of people did, but Flash didn't, and then he ended up winning, so it dropped us to third.
Now, Zambia's national football team, better known as Chipolopolo, arrived in Kenya yesterday evening for their Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against the Harambee Stars, led by African legend and FA President Kalusha Bwalia. Chipolopolo held a light training session at the Nyayo Stadium this evening, the venue for tomorrow's match that kicks off at 4 p.m. Both teams have a point in the group after 1 match each.
Yes, we want to go to the Africa Cup of Nations, but the journey is long. And you know, you can't start to think about the destination without thinking about the journey. You know, I think that tomorrow is an important step for us, you know, we want to give everything that we have in tomorrow's match. And of course,
so the hashtag for that match will be hashtag Twende Game, of course, or Twende Harambee, and the match kicks off from 4 p.m. Tickets are on sale. Let's go and support the Harambee Stars. Now on to other football news that took place today. Indomitable Lions pipped Uptown FC by 4-2 in a 6-goal encounter to qualify for the semi-finals of the Nairobi Champions Cup at the Jericho Toyoyo Stadium. Moses Wambua's 12-minute opener was cancelled out by Simon Opio 6 minutes later. Wambua added his second and Felix Sewe gave Indomitable their third goal to take a 3-1 cushion into half-time. In the Girls' Championship, winger Janet Mora inspired Embakasi United to thrash Maringo Girls 4-0. Mora, also known as Gaucho or nicknamed Gaucho, was first on the score sheet in the 5th minute en route to bagging a hat-trick. Let's now cross the borders, but staying within Africa. The Africa Cup of Nations 2017 qualifiers are well underway as Ghana beat hosts Rwanda by a solitary goal, while Tanzania drew 0-0 with Nigeria. Here are some of the highlights of the matches that took place this evening.
Has scored a goal that now could be the winner for the Black Stars of Ghana. A goal that could take them to 6 points, and table leadership will definitely be theirs. It is
days. There's the man to have to strike it. Well, should be a practice catch for Ijumela Nkunde. He's at an absolute howler, and Mauritania are off to a flyer.
But clearly there's got to go to Abiy Ali. He was on target. What a howler from Ijumela Nkunde. Celebration all over the place. Look at that.
Going into the middle, here could be a chance early on, for the Taifa Stars. They forced the...
Well, we finish our comprehensive sports bulletin with some news making headlines across the borders. And Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton saw off a strong Ferrari challenge at the Italian team's home Grand Prix to seal his 7th pole position in a row and 11th in 12 races earlier today. The pole in bright sunshine was the Britain's 4th at Monza and 23rd in succession for Mercedes, one short of the record set by the Williams team in 1992-1993. Kimi Raikkonen joined him on the front row, with Ferrari teammate Sebastian Vettel qualifying 3rd. The Mercedes driver, whose teammate and titled rival Nico Rosberg will start 4th after engine problems forced him to revert to using one without the latest updates. Now has 49 career poles. Inspection team took a long look around the building site that is Moscow's Luzhniki Stadium earlier today as Russia prepares to host the 2018 World Cup. This stadium, which has a capacity of 81,000, will host both the opening match and final of the tournament. Russia, who qualify automatically as hosts, will play the opening match on the 14th of June with the final scheduled for the 15th of July. Well, that's all we had time for right now on the sports desk, or from the sports desk. We'll meet again tomorrow on Sunday Live Sports. My name is Wahiga Mwaura, but don't go anywhere just yet, because the Fashion Watch panel and Lillian Muli are ready to go through what's hot and what's not, what's been happening in the world of fashion. The hashtag is Fashion Watch, and that's coming up next, so keep watching Citizen TV.